Hi there. Let's take a look at ICP during this period of increased volatility. We'll cover the weekly Wyckoff structure, check out the short-term trend, so we can assess the risk of next price move. From a Wyckoff perspective, ICP is currently in the testing stage of the accumulation cycle. The next stage we are waiting to show up is the sign of strength. Typically, the sign of strength will exhibit higher than average volume. Not that we are seeing that currently. Okay, so something similar to the automatic rally stage. That would be nice. And sometimes it may be just around average, but with a sustained level for a couple of weeks. It will also challenge the prior trading range top set by the automatic rally. In this case, for ICP, it's somewhere along the line of green key level 4.35. So sometimes it can go higher, sometimes it just touches that particular range. So that's the Wyckoff perspective. And in terms of support and resistance, the key support is still the 2.05. For the past 9 weeks, if we just count those candles that are very close to the line, those 9 weeks, including this week, is still able to manage to stay above the red key level. That's also a level set by October 10th tariff announcement date last year. And the major resistance remains the 2.8 from a weekly perspective. When we get to the daily chart, we'll be able to see more granularity. Remember, this is our education content only, not financial advice. Now, the detail level. What has been happening over the past few days? Last week, we talked about ICP being in a rising channel, but we also talked about these 2 dates, 13 and 16, where the channel support crosses the resistance lines in the daily time frame. One of them is 2.24, the other is 2.3. And we said when the trade gets closer to these dates, we would see the bulls and bears come up with a decision whether they're going to continue with this rising channel or is the trade going to break the support. And it's the latter, okay? So as of this moment, it is still within the sideways range, the bigger sideways range. It's very important what kind of time frame we're looking at. If we just look at like a 7 to 14 days time frame, that's what it is, what I had described just now. But if we zoom out, we talked about this falling channel, this big box that started February last year. Okay? The price of ICP is still within this box. It is trying to ride along the 2.05 red key level that we talk about in the weekly chart. Continue to edge towards the ceiling of the falling channel and probably eventually confirm to break it at that point, finishing the downtrend. These are the indicative dates. Depending on which level it climbs to. As of this moment, it is still staying below this blue dash line. What is this blue dash line? If we consider 2.05 and 2.8 being the sideways range that's been confining the trade most of the time, except those little peaks that try to challenge the channel ceiling, that's roughly the center line. When I say center line, it doesn't always cut the range in half. Okay, it depends on where do we find the most frequent bounces or stops of candlesticks along that range. And then you can see if I zoom in, that's exactly the price level that's being kept testing since over here around end of June. So 2 months now, the trade has been bouncing between 2.05 and this 2.3 level. How large is the gap? It's roughly about 11-12%. Okay, as of now, if this is an uptrend, but not as steep as this one, let's borrow the one here, because the chart is getting very busy. Let's reuse some of these elements. So if it is such a trend instead of the previous one, so I'll turn this into a gray box since it has passed, but we still need it because if it bounces, it may get rejection from the prior channel support. So the new box we have drawn bear with me for a second. Yeah, there we go. Just want to tighten this a little just to make sure the candles align better. Okay. Yeah, that's tight enough. We've got this. We've got this. 5 reference points. The sixth is being developed. So this dropped we are seeing today currently. Whether it is going to drop through this channel support, that's going to be key. Because if it does and comes back to the 2.05, that means there's no uptrend story at all. Okay, we have to look forward to another bounce and see whether that can sustain. As of now, first time, second time, third time, this is the fourth time that it's coming back down. And in terms of timing, the 2C's decision that we always talk about, when a channel, either ceiling, bottom, or center line crosses one of these levels, may it be support or resistance. In this case, the yellow turns into resistance today, 2.24. This date points to the 22nd of August. So if the trade along this triangle, when it gets closer and closer to this weekend, that decision by the bulls and bears comes in again. Are they still going to ride on this adjusted rising channel that the slope or the rate of ascent is more mild compared to the previous one? Or are they going to end this once and for all? Because this selling over here last Tuesday was pretty committed with the high volume. These two kind of reconfirm every single day over the past 4 days, including today. These long wicks, the selling pressure from the $2.3 is quite obvious. The only thing that changed is volume slashed in half. Alright, so if the volume continues to die down, the bulls may be able to defend this rising channel. But if the bears really hit hard, then that's another story. Remember, these economic data, the FOMC meeting minutes are coming out. So the market are absolutely waiting. Okay. Let me know in the comment whether you think this uptrend or rising trend will continue, or do you think in the next few days, when we get closer to the 22nd, the trade will break the support once again? Alright, you can see this video earlier being a channel member, so join the others now. See you in the next one. Thank you.